Hi, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So, in quotes, real time, it's a good week and a half, I think, since I actually last played this. I crammed a few videos in like a couple of weeks back, so I was going to have a busy weekend last weekend and everything. So, just reviewing what I did last time, I had the sort of accidental moon landing. And I was sort of mulling over the idea of trying to um, get some kind of, I called it a sample return mission. I wouldn't exactly be taking samples, but what I wanted to do was get that Science Junior thing to the moon's surface, get it to run its experiments, and then get it back, because as far as I can tell, there's no way of transmitting the science it does back using just a probe. You either need, I think you need a scientist, it seems like you need a scientist to do the observations and bring it back, or you need to bring the whole thing back anyway. So there are other issues with the build that I did last time. There was that thing of, because I was playing with the fairing, the actual, I don't know what you'd call it, but the source of the fairing was interfering with the service bay that I had and everything. So I was playing with some ideas, but it was a bit of a mess as well. So in this video, what I kind of want to do is sort of fix that. I don't know if I want to go from scratch, or no, then where the devil is it? Was that it? Not quite. Oh, I'll figure out this sodding save thing eventually. Okay, maybe what I'll do is, right, this is, right, service bay, that's got some experiments in, so I want to keep that. So yeah, I'll start off with this. So what's that? Can't remember what that thing is. So we've got the batteries and all that kind of stuff in there. So what I want to do is turn this into some kind of lander. So I also want Science Junior parked on the underside of that. Let's just open the doors. Okay, so they all open on one side. Okay, so close those doors. So I'm wondering if I can turn that into some kind of lander. What I'd like to... Alright, we don't need that on there. And I don't think I need that on that. So that will do. So far so good. Can't remember what that thing is there. OKTO. The hell is that? That's that thing there. Okay, so it's also okay, that provides stabilization. Cool. What's lander can? Oh, okay, so we can use that for building a lander with a Kerbal in, but we'll come back to that at another point. So aerodynamics. I've forgotten where fairings live. Yes, I've forgotten where fairings live. Where do they live? Oh, for goodness sake. Let's have a look. I actually have forgotten. Cargo, science, communication, no. Electrical, no. Not ground. I would have thought it would be aerodynamics, nose cone, Oh, I'm so confused. So, payload. Of course it's under payload. There's a difference between these protective shells then. Size. Size is the difference. So I want to know, can I stick that there? Right, that's better, isn't it? Because I don't need that in a shell, I just need this stuff at the top in a shell. Damn it, I've forgotten how to do this. Let's try that again. Right, so I want hang on, left is place. And it's doing that thing again. I'm clicking, but it's not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? Oh, this is so frustrating. See, it's done it there. I don't need it there. I mean, that's ridiculous shape. Left alt. Has it just escaped? No, the place. Right. Edit previous. There we go. Why isn't it placing it? So, that's ridiculous. I don't understand how this works. I'm clicking away and nothing's happening. And that's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Really. How do I edit it? It seems I can't. Oh, Kerbal Space Program, why are you so annoying? It's kind of ugly. How do I edit? No, right clicking on it and it doesn't do anything now. Oh, this is so annoying. Really find the build system in this frustrating. Oh, edit fairing, there we go. Okay, take it back. It's going to do the job. How's about that? That looks a bit more like it, right? Okay. Now, I want to turn this into something that can land. So we're going to make this robot Mark 4 bot lander Mark 1 actually. Let's just save that for a second. Right, so it's a bit tall, isn't it? Let's just open all the doors so we can see where we're at. Worryingly, I think to really make this work, I mean the thing is yeah, I kind of want to put legs on it so it will land safely. So do we have, well, obviously the thing to do is to just use a fuel tank, isn't it? It's kind of big. A small fuel tank than that. Okay, let's close those doors. Close those doors. This is looking rather big, isn't it? For a lander. But let's go for it anyway. Now, legs. Where would legs be? Where would legs be? Oh, no. Landing struts, there we go. Micro landing struts and landing struts. Okay, they look good. Right, so we want 4 of those, I think. Let's deploy shielded. I don't understand what that means, but let's not worry about that too much. And then we want a little engine on the underside of this. What's the point? How am I going to... Okay, I'll just be able to use the stability. So let's go for... Let's have a look. 14. Alright, I'm going to guess I don't need much thrust. Right, extend. Oh, okay, so they do extend. Right, let's save that. Now, now I want decouple, and let's go with the other. Oh, it's tiny. 1, 2 of those. I feel like this is real overkill just to go to the moon. And then we want an engine on the other side of this. Give me an engine, give me an engine, give me an engine. Okay, I need to check our staging. Come back to that. And then I want more fuel tank. Oh no, no I don't, no I don't. I want more decouple. And then I want more fuel tank. 1, 2, 3 of those. And that engine is a bit silly. Oh, didn't mean to grab another one. Let's try and do this properly this time. No, it's far too big. There we go. So far so good. And then I want I want solid boosters, but do I want 2 or do I want to go for... Let's go for 2. Let's start with 2. Cool. And now let's go with... I wish there was a surefire way of getting these on. Right, that looks okay, I think. And then we want some aerodynamics. Cap them off. Okay, that actually looks sort of rocket-like ish. I feel it's overkill for what I'm after doing. I just realised, did I actually put anything in the service bay? Yes, I did. Okay, so I've got stuff in there. Right, close that. I'm going to just save that again. Let's go for launch. So this isn't necessarily going to be... Oh, shoot. I know what I didn't do. Okay, that was just a rollout test. Let's revert back to vehicle assembly because I didn't check my staging. Right, okay, so I want to fire the solid boosters. Do I want to fire the main engine at the same time? I think I do. And then we want to decouple the solid boosters all at the same time, I think. I'm going to keep burning the main engine, then decouple, start up the second engine, then decouple, start up the third engine. I think the fairing can fairing can come down around there. Fire that engine, no. Hang on, fire that engine. Decouple. So yeah, I think we'll fire that engine, and eventually we decouple, get rid of the fairing, and fire up that engine. Okay, I think that makes sense. I think that I can get rid of the fairing earlier if I right click on it. Right, let's try this. So yes, the test here isn't so much can I make it to the moon straight off. I want it. I hate the camera controls in this. Right, I want stability on, throttle about there. Let's go. I was trying to just cam up a little bit. Okay, stable so far. Just getting a bit of air resistance. Hopefully not going to overheat. Right, start turning a little bit. Still stable. That old problem. Oh, how do I get rid of the boosters without nuking my... Oh, also, I think I might have picked the wrong fuel or something, because that engine didn't fire up. That did though. Okay, well that's working. We're doing some lander tests in the high atmosphere because why not? Can I extend the antenna? Yes. Actually got some science. Aren't you going up? Let's throttle back. Okay, got nothing we can transmit, but that's hardly surprising. Well, let's conduct some lander tests. How high up are we going? Actually going some way up. Haven't got much fuel left. Right, I need to when I go back into the vehicle assembly building, I definitely need to double check what's going on with the fuel situation in that next stage. I think I screwed up something there. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything with these here because I've done all these already. Yeah, there's nothing to be had. There's not really anything to be had there either. That's cool. Close the door. Close the door on that. Right. I wonder if let's just fall back. I wonder if there's enough fuel to do a last second burn. And survive. I mean, I'm not expecting to. Oh. Broke the antenna. Let's just... Don't fancy my chances here. Or should I do it at about 1,000? Oh, this is tense. No, it's not going to slow down fast enough. Ah, it was worth a try though. Oh my goodness. The actual car itself survived. I can recover. Yes, did get anything from it, but that's not a shocker. Right, let's just go back in here a second. So what's the deal with the engine here? Liquid fuel fuselage, definitely there. Okay. Hang on, what have we done wrong here? So that's... What's that there? So that's fuel and oxidizer. Right, yeah, I think I got the... Yeah, well, we know we got the right engine there actually, don't we? Because of course I was using it. So I just want a couple of these. And then where's the engine? And then decouple. Put that back on. Right, fire that, fire those, decouple, 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 fire and decouple. I always prefer to decouple and then fire. Oh, hang on. Oh, what have I done there? Ah. I think I put on a decoupler that I don't need to. Hang on. Oh, I'm confused now. Right, there's the engine. Okay. Right, so fire and fire, decouple, then decouple that, then fire that. I lost something there. So fire that, then decouple, and fire that, and yeah. I think. Yeah, I think that's good. So we come back to this problem of how do we get rid of the damn boosters without taking out I'm missing something here, aren't I? Let's save that. I want to do one more test launch. Screwed that up. What am I doing wrong? How do you... How do you get the boosters? Decouple, what's that? Oh my goodness. The hell is that? Let's see if there's a dinky little... Has that got its own fuel? Don't think so. Holy, that's huge. So they seem to fall in. That's the thing I don't quite get. They seem to fall in. So again, maybe it's a thing of how I separate. So maybe I should separate the top first and then separate the bottom. Or maybe, so you kind of want, just having a look, let's equip with a small explosive charge that will sever the structural linkage between itself and whatever it's, yeah, that's, Maybe I should go with that. Let's try it. I wonder if it's capable of handling the forces of... which way do I want it? Let's go there. Yeah, I wonder if it's capable of handling the forces involved in solid booster doing its job. One way to find out, right? Wonder if that gives me a fighting chance. Aerodynamics, nice little cone. I just wondered, is there a... what's the difference between that cone and that cone? Ah, size. Looks rubbish, but let's give it a go. Right, so I think I got the right fuel and stuff, so fire those, but I also want to fire that as well. Then we fire that and fire that. Don't need that anymore. Then we fire that. Then we fire the next engine. Then we decouple that. Then we're going to fire that in the fairing. I think we'll put the fairing below there. I can probably do the fairing earlier, but right. I think whatever the outcome of this is, I'm going to stop at the end of this, because this is about just trying to get this system up and going. I wish there was a... why isn't there a way of kind of scooting the camera up? I want to see the nose. Stupid thing. Right, let's go. Oh, it's kind of tense. Just realised it may matter which way I turn as well, as to how I get rid of the boosters. Let's just keep going straight up for a second. Ditch the boosters. That kind of worked. Oh no, don't start flipping over. Come on. Nope. Nope, it won't point up. Come on. Point up. I did put the... yeah, I did. Point up. Right. That didn't go so well. Didn't really get my turn in. Still not really out the atmosphere, and I'm still on that first stage. Come on. Yeah, I seem to have managed to have made something that's kind of unsteady again. That's really nowhere near high enough. Just me, or is that all quite charred? Right. We get that apoapsis around 100. Right, let's just cruise a bit. It's about 2 minutes to the top. So I think maybe about, I don't know, maybe about a minute out. I'm going to burn, see if I can raise the periapsis up. I know I'm kind of pointing below prograde, but I don't know, I'm kind of half making it up in my head at the moment, but I'm guessing if I point below prograde, that should help raise periapsis without having the apoapsis climb too much. Let's have a look. Bit of a ways off yet. I think I'm going to reach orbit. I think I can make orbit with this. But I don't know that this design still has enough power to get to the moon, land and get back. We'll see. I think I can deploy the fairing now. There we go. Don't need that anymore. Right, let's give it some thrust. See if we can raise our periapsis. Okay, we're actually dropping our apoapsis. My thinking certainly works there. Right, it's kind of working. Okay, periapsis is coming up. Right, we're above the ground. Right, we've got an orbit. It's not very circular, but we've got an orbit. And, more importantly, still some fuel left. I don't know there is enough to get burned to the moon. But we have an orbit. Extend the antenna. Cool. So far so good with the robot lander return mission plan thing. We definitely have something that will make it to orbit. So one thing I'm not clear on yet is, come back, how whoa, did I? Yeah, I'm still not very clear on how you, what's the best work about, best place to sort of like try and find, think words and things. The best place to place a maneuver to get a encounter. Right, I will get an encounter. But is that, it's a bit unclear as to, is that 2 goes round? It's 25-second burn in about 5 minutes. Let's try it. try it. I seem to remember the general rule of thumb is, oh, it's supposed to burn, hang on, do I burn on the blue? I do, don't I? Yeah, I think that's where I'm supposed to burn. So I seem to remember the general rule of thumb is you want to start your burn about half the burn length from the actual from the maneuver point. So about 15 seconds out-ish. It's kind of tense. Just kind of watching that node encounter time. Right. There's the moon. So we're going for a 25-second burn. Real soon. About 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Run out of fuel. So let's use that next stage. Oh, drifting off. Managed to just drift off a little bit. Right, how are we looking? Well, we're definitely escaping Kerbin, so let's go for it. So what are we going to need to do to get a not sure I'm quite seeing how this works. Don't think I'm going to get the moon. Am I going to get the moon? I can't quite see how this works. Yeah, I don't understand this enough to... how do I delete it? No, I don't want an alarm for it. I want to delete it. I want to delete it. Can I delete it? There we go. I can delete it there. Not quite understanding how the encounter works. So what's that? Problem is I'm struggling to read the text because it's small and far away. Let's delete. Let's get a bit closer, see what happens. Okay, right, where are we at? So where's the moon? It's there. Just dragging stuff around now aimlessly. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to quite pull this off. This looks like it's just going to do a slingshot. Yeah, it's going to kind of slingshot me. So it's an 11-second burn in 47 minutes. In that direction, really? Okay. Let's speed up to it. I'm game. Definitely need to practice this some more. Okay, getting really close. I need to get ready to... There. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost missed my window. So I want to start burning about T-5, I think. Just waiting. Oh no, I've shot past, haven't I? Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I just realised that's a plus. God damn it. Is there something I can do? What does that do? Is that going to get me a... Let's go with that. In about 8 minutes. I think I'm just going to slingshot around the moon now. It's 8-second. I can't believe I really need to start using that alarm thing now that I kept going, oh, go away alarms. Slow down, there we go. Get on target. This is 8-second burn. Very quick burn. Oh, I keep meaning to look up what the key presses are for full throttle on, full throttle off, and I keep forgetting to look. Well, actually, as well, I kind of feel like there may be enough fuel in this build to do it if I can get a stable lift off and not have to cock around so much getting an encounter. Why did the nav ball just change like that? Right. So can I add a maneuver there? Yeah, I can't actually get an orbit. Yeah, I can't get an orbit, can I? Nope. Just aimlessly dragging stuff around just to see what happens. Nope. Alright, let's see where we go. We even get an impact. Must be something I can do, surely. Oh, hello. Right, 12-second burn in 37 minutes. And that looks like it will get me in orbit. Whoa. Come back round. Well, I'm not expecting a landing, but let's see if we can get an impact. Second burn. Still got plenty of fuel as well. I'll speed up without overshooting. Should have set an alarm. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. Speed up a little bit. This is exciting. Don't go out of radio range. Why do I keep kind of coming in for a landing on the bloody dark side? Just right. Don't lose track. It's about 6 seconds out. So I feel like this is one of those missions where we lost the probe but kind of recovered the probe. Okay. I think we're in orbit. Are we actually in orbit? I think we're in orbit. My goodness, I think we are. It's a fairly wild orbit, but we're in orbit. And still got fuel. Speed up, see what happens. Yep, we're definitely in orbit. the next question becomes, oh, of course, I bloody, just delete that. So I was thinking I may attempt a landing anyway. Of course, I'd be doing it on the bloody dark side, as in away from the sun, dark side. So let's just say, okay, we made this thing to be an orbiter for a while. So I'm figuring it's somewhere near the top of the orbit that I want to do the burn to get onto the surface. So I want the lowest point of the orbit to be sunward, would be nice. Assuming that's ever going to happen. Doesn't seem to be quite lining up at the moment. It's going to be the best time. No, let's keep going. Okay, right. That looks like it's going to work. So, add a maneuver. Oh, probably too much. Nah, coming down on the dark side. Of course I'm coming down on the bloody dark side. Idiot. What I want to do is no, that doesn't quite make sense. Let's just delete that. And just speed up a wee bit. Maybe this is going to be a waste of fuel, I believe, if you understand these things. Let's add a maneuver there to, I want to come down about there. That looks good. So that's going to be a 6-second burn in about a minute. Okay. Oh. Wish I could see my spacecraft about now. I'm sure this is going to look epic. I can't see it. Right. So a 6-second burn in just over a minute. So definitely don't think I'm going to have enough fuel to take off again. Not even sure I'm going to have enough to land, but we'll try. But even if it crashes, we've proven a couple of things. Both of them being like crash lots. Let's get ready for this burn. I was just staring at a lot of black screen at the moment. I'm sure it's going to be really exciting and epic. Right, I think, let's put me on course to land. Yeah, looks that way. Definitely looks that way. Could do with a bit more light, would be nice. For now, let's extend the legs. Cool. I kind of got myself out of rotation. Why aren't we turning? Okay, there we go. Right, that's roughly what I want. Get rid of that. I'm just trying to get myself sort of oriented correctly again. Whoa, spin round a bit more. There we go. Right, that makes more sense. Cool. Don't think I've got quite enough fuel to pull this off. Let's go for a fun crash landing at least, eh? So, yeah, I haven't got enough fuel to make this work, I don't think. It'll land nicely in that crater though, which is kind of cool. Alright, now I'm looking about, let's ride this down and then do a burn at the last moment with that fumes that I seem to have. I think I do have the beginnings of working design here. If I kind of feel like I've gone backwards a little bit in that I spent ages trying to figure out a way of building a rocket that was stable on takeoff, and having done that, I now seem to have built a new one that's unstable on takeoff. how long it is until we get down now. Just under 7,000 meters. Definitely don't have enough fuel to make this a comfortable landing. Looks like the crater we're heading for. I think that might just be my fuel out. I think I've got one little bird left in me. Oh, it's so annoying, it was so close. Ah, no, that's it. Totally out of fuel. Oh! No, don't do that. Windows just decided it wanted to be helpful when I hit shift too many times. There we go. Goodbye, little probe. Oh, that was so close. So close. Oh, at least some bits survive. Bouncing around. I wish you could name craters. I'd name this crater something. Right. Let's go back to the Space Center. Okay, well, that's the end of this video, because I'm not going to keep plugging away at that, but I definitely do have something that's in danger of working. I felt it would take a video or two, well, maybe 2 or 3 videos to get to a point where I'd have something that would be capable of landing on actual landing struts, and landing in such a way that it kept an engine and a fuel tank, so it might actually stand a chance of taking off again. That obviously wasn't the case in so much as it didn't land or anything like that, but I managed to get a basic design to the moon. So I feel, even that design, I feel if I could get it to orbit without the rocket flipping, and so wasting fuel on recovery and things like that, and also if I could get it out, get a good encounter with the moon such that I'm not wasting fuel doing silly burns to try, to eventually get into orbit, I think it would work anyway. So maybe I should try that. Maybe I should I need to figure out what the launch problem is. I need to figure out why the damn thing's flipping over on launch. Once I've got that sorted, then yeah, then I can move forward. But anyway, that's enough for this video. I'll figure that out at a later time. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.